Did you know that there are only around 1,063 gorillas left in the wild? Quite a startling number for these magnificent creatures, isn't it? These great apes, cousins of ours in the tree of life, are a vital part of our planet's biodiversity, yet they are teetering on the brink of extinction. These 1,063 individuals are not all in one place, mind you. They reside in two isolated groups. The first group lives in the Bwindi Impenetrable National Park in Uganda. The second group, a bit larger, finds its home in the Virunga Mountains, straddling the borders of Rwanda, Uganda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The distance between these two groups has led them to evolve slightly differently, with unique physical and behavioral traits defining each. Despite this separation, these gorillas share a common struggle for survival. Each group faces its own challenges, from habitat loss to poaching, but they hold on, showing a resilience that is nothing short of admirable. You might wonder why these creatures matter so much. Well, apart from their inherent worth as living beings, gorillas play a crucial role in their ecosystems. They help to maintain healthy forests by dispersing seeds through their diet. This, in turn, supports countless other species, from birds to insects and even humans. Indeed, the fate of the gorillas is tied to the fate of these forests, and ultimately to our own. Gorillas are not just survivors, though. They are social creatures living in close-knit family groups, communicating with a variety of vocalizations, and even using tools, much like us. They are a testament to the complexity and beauty of life on Earth. So, yes, the number of gorillas left in the wild may be small, but it's not just a number. It's a story of struggle, resilience, and hope. It's a call to action for us to do what we can to protect these incredible creatures and the habitats they call home. While their numbers may be small, the gorilla population is mighty in more ways than one. How similar do you think we are to our primate cousins? You might be surprised to learn that we share a whopping 98% of our DNA with gorillas. That's right, these magnificent creatures are more than just our distant relatives. They are a mirror into our own evolutionary past. This genetic similarity is more than just a number. It underscores the profound connections we share with all life on Earth. It speaks to our shared ancestry, our shared home, and our shared destiny. It's a reminder that we're all part of the same tapestry of life, woven together by the threads of DNA. But what does this mean in practical terms? It means that gorillas, like us, have complex emotions, social structures, and even the capacity for language. They feel joy and sorrow. They form deep familial bonds, and they communicate in sophisticated ways. So next time you look into a gorilla's eyes, remember you're looking at a distant relative. Have you ever wondered who the largest of the great apes are? Well, the title goes to none other than the majestic gorillas. They truly are the giants of the primate world. Adult males, often referred to as silverbacks, can stand up to 5 feet 6 inches tall and tip the scales at a hefty 400 pounds. That's roughly the weight of a grand piano. On the other hand, their female counterparts are slightly smaller, standing at about 4 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at just over 200 pounds, similar to a large adult male human. Despite these impressive dimensions, gorillas have a rather peaceful and gentle demeanor. They prefer using their strength for good, like protecting their family groups, rather than for aggression. Their size is surely a testament to their power, but it's their gentle nature that truly sets them apart. Despite their size, gorillas are gentle giants. Have you ever wondered how gorillas spend their day? These magnificent creatures, much like us, have a daily routine. When it comes to their diet, gorillas are quite the foodies. They are predominantly herbivores, feasting on a smorgasbord of plant life. Their menu typically consists of fruits, leaves, stems, and even small insects. In fact, they can spend up to half their day munching away. They're not picky eaters either. A single gorilla can consume up to 40 pounds of vegetation in a day. That's akin to a human eating around 200 apples in a single sitting. And you thought your appetite was big? As dusk falls, these gentle giants prefer to snuggle up for the night. They construct cozy nests from leaves and branches, each gorilla making their own. Interestingly, they create new nests every night, demonstrating an impressive dedication to comfort and cleanliness. It's a nightly ritual, a testament to their intelligence and adaptability. But their communication is what truly sets them apart. Gorillas have a complex system of vocal and non-vocal signals. They've been observed to use at least 16 different types of calls to communicate with each other. These calls vary from grunts and roars to more subtle gestures and postures. Each call or signal has a different meaning, whether to signal danger, express pleasure, or maintain social bonds within their family groups. Their social structure is as intricate as their communication. Gorillas live in closely knit family groups, led by a dominant male, known as the silverback. The silverback makes all the major decisions, including where to forage, when to rest, and when to move. The rest of the group, typically composed of several females, young gorillas, and a few subordinate males, follow his lead. In many ways, gorillas are not that different from us. They eat, they sleep, they communicate, and they live in families. Perhaps the most profound similarity is that, much like us, they seek comfort, companionship, and understanding within their social groups. Despite their strength and size, gorillas face significant threats. In the grand theater of life, these magnificent creatures are under siege. Their existence is marred by a multitude of threats, chief among which are deforestation and poaching. The lush, verdant forests that once provided a sanctuary for gorillas are fading away, replaced by barren landscapes. Rampant deforestation, often driven by agricultural expansion, logging and mining, is shrinking their habitats at an alarming rate. These activities not only rob gorillas of their homes but also fragment their populations, isolating them into smaller groups that struggle to survive. Imagine living in a world that's constantly shrinking, where each day brings a new threat to your home. That's the reality for gorillas. With fewer trees, they have less access to the fruits, leaves, and small insects that make up their diet. They're forced to travel longer distances for food, increasing their exposure to predators and making them more susceptible to diseases. But the threats don't end there. Poaching, the illegal hunting of wild animals, is another grave danger. Gorillas are hunted for their meat, and in some cases, infants are captured for the illegal pet trade. It's a heart-wrenching reality that these gentle giants are being targeted for their body parts, their babies stolen from their arms. Moreover, gorillas are also caught in the crossfire of human conflict. In areas marred by civil unrest, the lawlessness and instability often lead to increased poaching and habitat destruction. The plight of gorillas is a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Despite their size and strength, they're vulnerable, their existence teetering on the brink. But it's not a lost cause. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these great apes, to guard their habitats, and to combat poaching. The fight is far from over. The future of gorillas is in our hands. Each one of us holds a piece of their fate. We have the power to change the narrative, to ensure that our actions don't silence their calls in the forest. Let's stand up for gorillas, for their right to exist, thrive, and contribute to the rich tapestry of life on this planet. Gorillas are not just brawn, they have brains too. This is best demonstrated by their impressive use of tools. Yes, you heard it right. Our great ape cousins are tool users. In fact, they have been observed using sticks to measure the depth of water before crossing a river and rocks to crack open hard-shelled fruits. This shows not just intelligence, but an understanding of cause and effect, and the ability to plan ahead. But their intelligence goes beyond tool use. Gorillas have been known to communicate using a complex array of sounds, gestures, and body language. They have 16 distinct types of calls, each with its own meaning. This is a level of communication complexity that few other animals can match. So next time you see a gorilla, remember, there's a lot going on behind those expressive eyes. Gorillas are indeed one of the smartest animals on the planet. So, what have we learned about gorillas today? Well, we've discovered that these magnificent creatures are more than just the largest of the great apes. They are a species that shares nearly 98% of their DNA with US humans. Their populations, regrettably, are limited to just over 1,000 individuals living in the wild, spread across 2 isolated groups. We've delved into their lifestyle, learning that they live in close-knit family groups, communicate with 16 different calls, and even use tools, a testament to their intelligence. We've also learned that they are creatures of comfort, enjoying their all-day feasts and cozying up at night. Sadly, these wonderful beings are under serious threat, with their survival hanging in the balance. But in understanding their plight, we can be moved to action. Remember, every gorilla matters, and we can all do our part to ensure their survival.